Hey everyone, it's Random Noob, and today I'm doing a deck talk on Willow with some gameplay at the end. Um, First off, I'm going to talk about my deck. I run pretty much a pretty standard deck across the board, nothing really too crazy about it. Um, Starting off, I run Flora 5 and DR 5 with Sprightly. They're both pretty stable cards in Willow, just making yourself super freaking tanky and almost unkillable. Like really, like Willows are pretty safe right now. Even when you're getting dove by multiple things, it's pretty damn safe. There's nothing that can really kill you unless you're getting targeted by multiple things. Even Leons and stuff like that are having a tough time killing Willows, which is really telling on where Willow's strength is. I'm going to kind of talk about what I think they should change about her after we talk about the deck, and then we'll hop into the gameplay. But let's just keep talking about the deck right now. Okay, moving on. We have Just Believe 2. This card you can kind of switch around. I really am not like sold on it. There's other things you can put in it, like maybe I don't know, Heal and Flutter. It's not that good, but eh. Germination, possibly getting extra ammo is another thing you can go, or maybe some just dead zone cards. But for me, I'm just sticking to elims because it just seems like the best possible, one or two of. And honestly, like at 20%, it's so low, so I'm thinking about just dropping it out of my deck completely, like I'm saying. But I really don't know a card that I want more than it, so that's kind of currently why it's at 2. And now we have some Flutter cards. Between Flutter cooldown and Flutter generating ammo, these points you can kind of switch around if you'd like in your own decks. I personally prefer having a little longer cooldown and getting an extra ammo. Having basically 10 ammo on Willow's pretty broken considering how much damage she does, and also reduces the time you need to reload in a fight. Okay, first of all, like now that we're talking about these cards, because my nerfs have to do a lot with this card right here. I think this card just makes Willow way too tanky for her own good. I really don't think it deserves to be in a Willow deck, or I don't think it fits right at all. Willow should be a very squishy champion that when she's free and she's free firing, she's doing a ton of damage. But now, currently in her current state, with Sprightly 5, which by the way is her best card, I think you should 100% run this card. Don't ever consider taking this card out of your deck, as well as Flora, but especially Sprightly. And anyways, it just makes her so safe, really. Like, a Maven, a Leon can dive a Willow, and if she's getting pocketed or whatever, as we saw with, like, VP and Fish getting dove, and Vex is just pocketing him like crazy, and he just wouldn't die. He just wouldn't die. So, like, things like that. I would like to see a complete rework of this card. I'm not exactly sure what you do with it because it's a Flutter card. I don't know, maybe do like extra distance on dash. I'm not sure. I really don't know. Maybe nerf the dash and then make this card a dash distance card. I think that would be a really cool change. And another change I think that they really need to do to Willow is change her Fey Flight. Her Fey Flight, well, not necessarily change the ability, but change how fast you obtain it. Because originally Fey Flight was a pretty weak ability before they buffed it in one of the most recent patches, and it was alright for it to have a high charge rate because really you didn't want to use it at all times. And now Fey Flight is just almost always a good choice to use. So if you have your Fey Flight up, you want to use it. So when you have a fast charging ultimate along with an ultimate that you want to use on cooldown, it doesn't really mesh because of how strong it is. And I think they really need to tone down the ultimate charge if they want to keep it as strong as it is, or they need to nerf it back to its original strength, where when you're moving in the air and you want to change directions, you're really slow initially, and then you pick up speed. Now, when you're moving in the air, you're just constantly at the same speed, and it makes the ultimate charge rate really strong. All right. Well, that being said, after looking over the deck, let's hop into some gameplay. Alrighty, we're on their Flavor of the Month Blaster with Willow. I'm playing her on any freaking map, it doesn't even matter. Let's play her on Fish Market. Fish is probably like a little greedy to pick her on, but hey, I just want to kind of prove that you can play her in almost any situation right now with how broken this deck is. It's really good. She's definitely, like I said, a Flavor of the Month pick. So, based on this game, Wrecker's a pretty good pick. Ooh, we're playing Dethroner and Tay. Shout out to my guys. Really good players. Oh, they're going Slugshot Ash. They're really trying to shut us down this game. So Haven's actually just going to be a really good buy. And I don't think Wrecker's going to be that important, so let's just go Haven. We're going to be trying to play the sides of the map, away from the enemy team as much as possible. And just try to kill point. And get our Inara the objective. Russian Haven's pretty strong this game. Ooh, they don't have an item on Leon. That's a mistake. Alright, let's rotate around. The Ashe is trying to compose. Hi, Leon. Bye, Leon. I just saw her use her dash. I was like, oh, I'm gonna dive that.
I need to catch my breath.
I keep going after this Barrack because I know he doesn't have any CDs besides failsafe. Oh no, this is bad. I mistimed the. Nice, good heal. Barrack doesn't have any CDs. Diving him. Dead. Alright, now they got a touch with the squishy. So we're gonna be playing around cap. Throw our seeds on cap. I'm dead. Please carry me, team. Carry me! I should have known Tay was coming. Alright, so that was just a little minor mistakes and we still won the cap. We did our job. And we got Haven 2 now. It's gonna make Cassie's job a lot harder. Ashe is gonna have a really tough time killing me. And this is just one huge advantage about Willo is that I don't need Wrecker really that bad and I have 100% caught in my kit. So I can just rush defensive cards like Haven and Blast Shields. Just make it that much harder to kill me. And I think that's another reason why Sprightly is just such a strong card in its current iteration. Alright, let's look for an ult. Just gonna try to play out a line, shoot their tank. Alright, Kenny got picked, it sucks. When you're ulting as Willo, you kinda wanna have your place that you're safe in the air set before you ult, as well as like a place you wanna back up to. You don't wanna be thinking about that stuff really middle of your ult. Should be able to live, yep. Just use Cassio. Just gonna dead zone her at about half HP. Dead zone's a lot more effective when you're using it at low health than if you say like use it at their full health, right? You wanna be using it when their healers are looking to heal. Rotating around the map. Thanks for the heal, Saris. I appreciate you. Oh no, our tanks are too far up. We can kill Cassie maybe? Oh, I'm lucky. Nice, good kill. I'm diving that Liana here over here. She just used her dash. That means she's dead. I'm gonna dome it. Oh, I want to dive that, but... Ooh, that's a nice wall. Good wall in her. I don't know where. It's kind of a rough push for Willo on this map, but the mid cap is what we picked it for. So. You can actually stack up your Willo damage on Ashe when she's in her ult. So when she's out of it, you can just start doing a bunch of damage to her. Oh, I didn't get my reload off.
3, 2, 1. Curse.
Let's try to live. No, dethroner. Freaking dethroner. Alright. So now that we have 400 credits, we can buy a lot of different things. We could either just save for Haven 3 or maybe go Chronos. Chronos is pretty solid on Willo. But in this situation, we'll probably just go Wrecker. And it'll help us kill Barrack when he uses his bowling ball, as well as just get through his shield potentially. Let's go Wrecker. It's usually better to spend your credits instead of saving. In general, but sometimes just saving for an early COD 3 and early Haven 3 is good. Not COD 3 for Willo, but COD 3 in general. Just saving for an early COD 3 if you do need it. And it's like maybe Grover heals or something. Not particularly at Willo, like I said, but. Alright, let's look for an ult on the left side. The left side has a lot more cover. So if we ult in here, we can kind of. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. We got our whole team picked. Sucks. I need to back up, or they all just collapse on me. Please don't come for me. Let's try to ult to get out. No, what am I doing? I thought I was getting Sarah's heals. That's a mistake. Team can still pull this around. Yeah, I took an overly aggressive fight, thinking I was getting healed.
Overtime. Enemy rampage.
Yeah, unlucky. That was just a bad fight. We got picked really early. So I'm a little unlucky. Probably safe for Haven 3 now. I don't. Record 2 might be a potential buy as well. As long as if our Saracen didn't die early in that fight, it's probably a lot easier. Like considering how bad our comp really is in this map, this is actually going pretty well. We didn't want to be diving the Cassie like that. Oh no, that's not good. Is it that good? We can just dive her. Cause Willow's broken. She's OP, guys. And I can just run away from the Ashe. I knew Cassie's coming back on respawn. That girl is... Good ult. Cassie won! Ooh! Freaking dethroner. Probably want to look for my ult soon. Stick around this house. Pretty safe spot. And that's all you need out of a Willow ult. Just I made space and got a kill. Without my team dying. Oh, wow, the turret actually killed me. I probably used my dead zone a little early there. But Tay played that well. That was a good play. For some reason I thought we were pushing up a little bit more than we were. I should have probably played around my team a little more. That was a mistake on my part.
30 seconds.
Playing on this hill is really strong as Willow. So we could just play up here. We just shoot down on them when they're pushing up. I feel like one of the... Oh, Sarah's a little aggressive.
Seconds remaining.
That kind of sucks because now we're not going to be able to hold this hill. It was a really good pick.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Now they're using Dome. The team up? Oh yeah. The team's up and now we're getting freaking snowballed. It's really bad now that they have the top of the hill. Willow's a lot better when she's shooting down on people now that they have the top of the hill. I got Tay, never mind, this should be fine. Ooh, that was actually a really good Sarah ult. Got him off cap. Good job, Saris. Alright, we got Haven 3 now, it's a really big buy. And we're probably going to look for a similar ult, except I think we need to go more aggressive with our ult. Last mid we just kind of played it safe, and they all grouped up on the left. I think if we ult and expect them to go there, they'll probably go there again. Also, they don't have Genos ult or Dome, so that they're not going to be able to stop my ult as well.
Point spawning in 15
Ashe ult,
seconds.
they probably have backup. It's pretty solid Ashe deck. That's my Ashe deck. I like that deck a lot.
5,
Alrighty.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, we should have the Inara just focus point right away. Cause like we should have the cap advantage. They have a really big squishy team. Alright, let's look for ult here. They just don't know where I am. They're looking for me. We just got an R on cap. That's all I wanted to do. Oh, this kind of sucks. Nice pick. They don't have Ashe. They don't have Cassie ult anymore. I'm just gonna dead zone right on top of her ult, so she's not getting healing. Player on cart. Oh, nice count ult. Perfect. I'm gonna dive their Leon. Come here, Leon. We just played that fight really well as a team. We got our ults off. Ooh, she's 1 health. We got our ults off and we just stalled them. That's all we wanted to do. Get our Nara on cap and stall. That just proves the power of Willo ult. Like, I didn't even have to do much, and it still made a ton of space. Alright, I should run and get a heal. Now we're just playing around our high ground. Basically, we're going to play around here, and then we'll move up to the hill if we get some picks. It's probably not going to happen for a little bit because we're playing slow. Where's Ash? Ult out. Thank you. I tried to land on that platform up there, but Cassie scared me away. He doesn't even want to push me, man. Like, he literally just can't push out of Willo. What's the Ash dash? We gotta remember she's slug, so we can shoot her during her ult or during her dash. Nice picks. I just need to live. All right, we need to push for the hill right now. All right, we got the heals. We can play around this side. We killed Death. They got a touch with someone weak. Let's go. And they just got their Ash ult off late. Cassie was one. We were winning that 100% of the time. I'm glad we really got Fish Market because kind of proved that Willo in her current state, she can be played anywhere, like any map, anything, like in any comp. They had Leon Cassie, and Slugshot Ash. You'd think that would be, you know, traditionally pretty good against Willo, right? Well, not right now because just how strong Willo is in every situation, and I think that should be a reason to nerf her. Where champions, they should be strong in situations they deserve to be strong in. That's my opinion on it. We're getting some TP and Masters now. See, like, I didn't have like a nuts game. Like, our Kin played really well, but I think we made a lot of space for her. And like I was saying about champions, I think they should be good in the situations they should be good in. Like, an example for this would be Grover on maps where it's really small and everyone's grouped up. Grover healing should be really strong there as you're healing the whole team. But Grover shouldn't be strong on every map in every situation. Like, let's say you're playing Grover on Shattered or Bazaar where everyone's spread out as a lot more. Like, Grover should not be as strong in those maps. I mean, those are kind of bad examples because Grover can be played as a damage a little bit because he has a lot of damage on open maps. But let's just take Willo for example. Like, Willo on a map where you have a lot of high ground, you can control those areas, and you could shoot down on cap pretty freely. Willo should be strong on that map. But she shouldn't be strong on a map that's completely wide open that a lot of hit scans played on, where you can't really shoot down as cap on to cap as free as you can. I know Fish Market's a little different because you can shoot down on cap because there's a lot of high ground, but it still traditionally should be a very weak Willo map. Well, anyways, that's it for my video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!